How's it hanging, 2K heads? This is 2K King Slayer, and today we have a tutorial for you, a freelance tutorial, but what I want to do, rather than following the format that I've been using so far, is mix it up a little bit, because you guys have also been asking me to post full game footage. I'm not necessarily going to post the full game here, but I'm going to post some highlights and try to kind of emphasize my usage of the Pace Freelance. And in this game, I'm going to be using the New Orleans Pelicans. Their default freelance is actually Pace, so you don't have to change your freelance if you're going to be using the Pelicans for this. But real quick before we get started, I did want to ask you guys to please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. If you appreciate tutorials, I would appreciate that. Thanks. So actually, let me first just show my defensive settings. I'm going to run through this real quick. I put everything on moderate as default. I want to force guys to the middle. I'm going to go over on screens. I'm going to do a soft hedge and stay attached. These other settings I'm going to leave automatic. Off-ball screen is go over. Post I always want to be behind. Switch I'm going to do switch guards only. And then help and no rotation for those bottom ones. Now I'm going to go individually through each player here. And see, Giannis I'm not too worried about knocking down threes on me, but Thon Maker I'm going to sag off him a little bit in case I need help. Same thing for guys like Greg Monroe, but I'm going to play tight on guys that are pretty much one-trick pony type of players that are shooters. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. All right, so let's get into it here on the first possession. Bucks passing the ball around. We close out. No foul. Nicely done there. And as you can see, I just showed you guys the default freelance is Pace. So on this possession, we're going to get a pick at the top of the key. Help comes over, and Anthony Davis finishes nice and easy. It's almost like the 5-out cheese built into a freelance. That's probably the best way I can describe this freelance. So next possession. Okay, that time we had a nice stop, but he managed to get the offensive board. Let's see what he does with it on this possession here. Offensive rebounding is a little bit OP in this game. I think they probably need to tone that down a little bit. And as you can see, another nice defensive possession there. We get the stop. Let's see what we can do with it here. Gonna get a pick from DeMarcus Cousins on the side. So off to a pretty nice start, 5-point lead. We've only been using the Pace Freelance so far, not really calling any plays per se. Ugh. I actually hate that animation, not a fan of that at all. But such is life in 2K, there's going to be some BS things happening. That's alright. Let's get back on defense. Again, right stick defense, not jumping, not getting carried away. And in transition, we managed to knock one down. See, one thing that I just want to point out to you guys is on that fast break right there, we got that fast break because we had a nice defensive possession, okay? I think some people feel like sim basketball means you never run fast breaks, which is not the case. Fast breaks happen in the real NBA. They just don't happen on every single possession the way that, you know, these 5-out Warriors cheesers like to run it if you play these guys online. But yeah, if you get a nice defensive stop, don't be afraid to run in transition because you earn that. That's when you're supposed to run transitions. That time they double team me and we knocked down a 3 from the outside, off to a quick 10-point lead here. All right, let's get back into it. First quarter winding down. We get the ball to the wing, and as you could see, we got a double pick there. That's one of the branches of the Pace Freelance, but we turned the ball over a little bit reckless there. So what appears to be the final possession of the quarter, nice closeout. We get the rebound, and we close the quarter with 16 points, which is a lot in 5-minute quarters. 10-point lead over the Bucks. So let's get into it here in the second quarter. We're going to keep rolling with this Pace Freelance. And it doesn't trigger there for some reason. We get the ball to the wing, get a double pick inside. Dump off to Anthony Davis, throwing it down. So as you can see, at the end of the first quarter, we had that double pick branch. It didn't work, but in this case, we managed to get some penetration and get the ball off to Anthony Davis. Nice score by him there. I was a little slow defensively, didn't bring the help in time. And let's see if we can trigger that one again. Oh no, this time we had a wide open baseline, penetrate, and we got a good shot out of it, just missed that one. So let's jump to 3:29 left in the half. We've got a huge lead here, 13 points. Jrue Holiday bringing the ball up the court, not forcing anything. Pretty bad pick there by Dante Cunningham. We're going to kick the ball to the side, get that double pick again. I find Anthony Davis wide open. 3 the hard way for Anthony Davis, again off of that double pick branch from the Pace Freelance. We are killing this guy with pace. We are up now 16 points in the second. So let's see if we can get a nice defensive stop. Jrue Holiday. Again, always on-ball defense unless a guy blows by you, like right there. We switched off to AD. And again, just using the right stick. We're not jumping if we can help it. I'm going to pass the ball around again. See if this pace is going to trigger. Oh, see, I missed the prompt there. I was supposed to dribble to the middle of the floor. Did not do so, so we're going to have to call a manual pick and roll. And that time, we went against the pick and found a wide open lane. So this time Giannis, oh no, okay. I should have edited that out. I should have. That was filthy. I should not have shown you guys that violent act that happened to me just now. That's all right. Okay, so on that possession, we're going to foul. It's John Henson. He's not a great free throw shooter, so we wanted to prevent the easy bucket, and it paid off because he misses the first one. Just got to make sure we get this rebound here. And we pull it down with Anthony Davis. So, haven't even been running a lot of plays. We've been just mostly running this Pace Freelance. And there's another branch that you can get from time to time. And we got a nice shot out of it, but missed it. Get the rebound, and 2K sometimes just doesn't want you to make shots. That's the reality of it, people. I got 2 wide open shots off of that branch of the Pace right there. Just couldn't get it to go. So we got a defensive stop. Let's run this one back.
What am I doing?
Let's see what we got here. Taking a while to get set up.
What am I doing?
Yeah, we're gonna have to call a manual pick and roll. Nothing there. And this is just a bad possession. Thon Maker.
What am I doing?
Gets the block. See, I was waiting too long for the possession to trigger. I should have gotten into something faster than that. That was my mistake. So I think it is a little bit helpful for you guys to see kind of full game highlights like this, so you can see not only when the freelance works, but also the mistakes that I made as a result of it, so that you can kind of, learn to avoid those. And on this possession, Anthony Davis just throwing it down all over the place. He's got 11 points in the first half. And we have a 22-point lead. Vicious V over here has scored 22 points. And as you can see, he's been using most of his timeout time. He's only got 30 seconds left. So a monstrous first half there for our Pelicans. And not only is it the Pace Freelance, but we're also playing really good on-ball defense with the settings that I showed you guys earlier in the video. If you want, you can go back and check those out again. That time, the branch got us into nice post positions, so AD could take advantage, and he gets 3 the hard way. We now have a 25-point lead in the third quarter. And again, guys, this is in the greatest of all time league. So, I mean, as far as Play Now Online goes, these guys are pretty much the best of the best. But again, if you play patient basketball, you play good on-ball defense with the appropriate settings, you're going to do it. You're going to have a nice job. Oh my God, AD there just taking advantage. but wasn't able to get it. Ended up being good defense by him. Oh, and he got, okay, nice defense. Vicious V finally starting to get some nice defensive possessions in. He's been struggling this whole game. But you know, we got pretty good defense too. Gonna get the ball up the court once again. And let's see what we can make happen here. Oh, we get some nice penetration. He plays off of DeMarcus Cousins. And that's just too easy. That's just taking what they give you there. 14-41 in the third quarter. So we're going to jump to 2:05 left in the third. Giannis got to the line a lot during this game, and he will if you play the Bucks online, because it's one of the things Giannis is really good at. He's good at a lot of things. I mean, if you have Giannis Antetokounmpo in your fantasy team, if you play fantasy basketball, I mean, you are probably winning your league. So again, that double pick branch from the side, and DeMarcus Cousins throws it down. That's probably the hardest branch to stop in this Pace Freelance. And as you can see, guys, Giannis managed to get past us. 4 guys on him. Look at that. He penetrated, but there were 4 guys surrounding him. So we're going to get back. Again, not forcing anything. We're not into the transition cheese. We just like to get up the court as quickly as possible to get something going. AD bobbled the ball for some reason. I'm not really sure what the logic was there, but don't do it to him, DeMarcus Cousins. That is ungodly. So gonna jump forward a little bit here. And math is not my strong suit, but I'm pretty sure that we are currently up by 42 points. Make that 44 points. So we did it simply by running Pace Freelance and playing great defense. We really didn't run a whole lot of plays in this game because I wanted to showcase the Pace Freelance and how it works. It's a really simple, free-flowing freelance, and there aren't a ton of branches to it. It's really just kind of a basic pick-and-roll type of offense. And if your opponent is not the greatest at defending the pick and roll, you're going to kill him with this. It's simple, but it's effective. And as you saw earlier, this guy, Vicious V, he went into his settings several times to adjust his defensive settings. So this is not just a guy that runs out there with, with all auto settings on. He actually adjusted his settings. But oh my goodness, this is just. I might get a strike from YouTube for the violence, for the bullying that's occurring in this game right now. I thought about just forcing the ball down there. Oh, this is just. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have done that. But guys, hopefully in this video, you learned a little something about the Pace Freelance. If you guys don't like this style of video and you want me to go back to the old style, please let me know. But if you guys are into kind of the full game highlights type of tutorial, let me know as well. I do read and respond to all comments. So please, give me your input. I want to thank you guys also on 1,000 subscribers. I did hit that, I think, 1 or 2 videos back. I can't remember if I actually thanked you guys or not, but it's truly humbling. And before we go today, I just wanted to show you guys some of the stats from the box score. And we're going to show that in just a second. So as you can see, it was all AD and Cousins. 22, 14, and 3 for AD. 21, 9, 2, 3, and 2 for Cousins. So yeah, we murdered them with this Pace Freelance right here. So highly recommended freelance. It's a good starter freelance if you're kind of just learning the game because it's simple. So anyway, leave me a comment below. We'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy gaming.